Hey, welcome back to RazorTV. And guess what? We got more.
Yes. Everybody wave.
Wave at the TV.
They're all like, and they're all Manchester United fans.
We've got a trophy.
Yeah, Royston's happy.
Well, it brings us nicely into our next topic. But before that, do we have any online comments?
Do we? Oh no, we don't have.
No.
Oh,
excellent.
Yes, everybody was watching all the matches till early in the morning, and they're all asleep now.
Oh yeah.
And there was Everton and Chelsea also.
Oh
today.
yeah, they're sleeping now, so they're later.
Exactly.
So okay. Without further ado.
Without further ado, what's your favorite team? Alex,
don't know.
what's your favorite team? Manchester United. And who's your favorite player?
Don't know.
Don't know. Don't know. Well, he don't know. He's shy.
I tell you, Manchester United did a very good thing.
Yeah, they did.
On Sunday.
Oh, really?
And they went to tour in Japan.
There were.
And brought back a pretty pointless cup.
excuse me.
Hang on. 5 million, Nikiti. Okay.
I didn't say the money was pointless. I didn't say the money.
You did say that. Come
I said the cup was pointless. I said the cup was pointless.
I have to concur.
Champions.
I mean, no disrespect to United. I mean, I think it's just a money spinning thing. That's what I think. That's what Han Keong meant by pointless. You know what I mean? But I think
still,
United did well, and I didn't realize it was 5 million.
The rich get richer. So congratulations, Manchester United, for winning the Club World Cup.
Yes.
Beating Liga Quito in the Sunday's final, 1-0.
1-0.
And all thanks to that Scouser again, Wayne Rooney.
Brilliant goal.
Wayne Rooney again. Alright. 73rd minute after Nemanja Vidic was sent off for a straight red card. Deliberate elbow, apparently. I didn't watch, I was in National Stadium.
Do you realize that we practically are a football team right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10!
Yeah, we have 10!
Plus the camera crew with all the reserves.
Sorry, one just left. One just got sent off.
One just left. One got sent off.
Alright.
She just went off.
Called the Kunalan team.
Yeah, the Kunalan team of Manchester
Team
United.
Kunalan.
Are you working on getting more so that you will...
5 aside, man. Kunalan, you're a coach. Oops!
Whoopsie.
Are you okay?
Is she okay?
Yep, she's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a mishap off camera.
Slip.
Which happens off camera from time to time. Okay, so what did you guys think of the Club World Cup?
Do you think the win will it be a positive effect on the team, or would it be?
I think it's going to be a positive effect, because this will just spur the players on to just go on and do better. I think that's the whole idea of it. And with what's happening back home and all the points the teams are losing, you know, with the games in hand that we have, I think they're going to come back really strong. And I'm looking forward to some of the young players breaking in. We've got young Fabio, the left back, who's supposed to be the better of the two. The Silva brothers. He's back, and he played in the reserves against Everton.
Well, fellow Manchester United fan, of course, and we can tell from all your offspring, what did you think of the game?
Well, unfortunately, of course, we didn't get to watch the game, but...
well, you have a lot to take care of.
As you can see.
Yes.
As you can see.
You have quite a lot to take care of.
I've got a substitute here now. All right, for the one that got sent off. Okay, well, I'm glad that we can actually now say that we are world champions.
Oh, do you really think it's that relevant? I mean, you guys being world champions.
So whatever it is, you've got to win tournaments to get to that position, to be able to win it, to be able to claim
It's a one-off thing, huh?
Yeah, it's a one-off thing.
It's just a one-off, and you just got to do it well, and you did.
Yeah.
We did it well, that's it, you know.
But yeah, I agree with him. I mean, I'm glad that at the end of the day, the teams around of us have been dropping points and losing, which makes it good for us. At the end of the day, we've got 2 games in hand. Right. And of course, we're hoping for favours today, which will then put us in a good stead.
Looking at But RJ, considering that Vidic got his red card and now will be suspended for at least one leg of the Inter Milan Champions League.
They haven't decided yet.
Yes, they've decided.
They decided yet.
At least one of the Inter Milan match.
I was telling Ben about this whole thing. Yeah,
there is either 1 or 2, but definitely one of them. Do you think that is unnecessary hindrance that you have picked up? And do you think that jet lag eventually will also
I
come
frankly, if Vidic deserved to be sent on, then too bad. Actually, he did. Johnny Evan comes in. I think he deserves to go and play. Simple as that. We've got somebody who can cover. He's a good player. Plays for his country. Put him there. Give him a chance. I believe in putting the youngsters in. If somebody doesn't play well, then he's got to sit out. He's got to sit out. Just like Bergatov. Sit out. Sit out. Too bad. You don't need him.
Right.
If you deserve to be with the first 11, then you go in. Or not, you sit on the bench. You fight your way.
Well, that's the first time I've heard you say that about Berber, but yeah.
No, but I believe if Wayne Rooney is not doing well, he gets benched. That's what happened to him the last time. Not doing well. Sat on the bench. He couldn't take it. He came out with all guns blazing, shooting out. He did well. You need to do something like that because you got 11 nationals. Should I say
After all, they're boys,
15?
right? So treat them like children.
Should I say, 18 players that we have are all internationals? Full internationals?
Oh, it sounds like the Singapore team.
Ask Ben, he was there.
Enough of them.
He was there, he was telling me he wasted my time, right?
Seriously,
I gave up a long time ago.
we won't give up.
I hope I will not get blacklisted by
But Kuna, I mean, are you worried that Wayne Rooney is the only current, valuable MVP of the race, and then the others are not actually firing on all cylinders yet? No.
Well, I think United's a team that at the end of the day will take turns, and as long as they're taking turns and different players are rising up to the limelight, at the end of the day, I don't have a concern. I mean,
But do you think? Are you sure that they will do it this year? This looks like,
Well, let me look into my crystal ball.
And what do I see in the year? It's red. It is from the north. It is not Liverpool.
I was just about.
I told you that would happen.
Well.
So anyway, after that nice
Red
tour
from the north
Japan,
of London.
everybody wants
We
to be
can
red,
dream.
but there is a very important blue match this
Yeah.
Monday
Yes.
night, later tonight.
Blue and
if
blue.
If you happen to stay really up, sleepless until 4 a.m., why not tune in to watch?
Well, which most of us
Everton
probably
versus
are,
Chelsea.
I'm going to watch that game tonight.
Well, it's always a very tough match, Everton versus Chelsea. But Chelsea have the chance to overtake Liverpool as league leaders if they manage to get a win.
We know if
At
Mahmoud
Goodison Park.
doesn't come in tomorrow, we know why. Mahmoud,
Much as I hate both clubs, but no.
So I'm not the only one. Okay, go on.
But Edwin,
Yep.
I would be banking on your team to do us a favor. Would you be kind enough to do so?
Yeah, I really do hope though.
It's tough. It's Chelsea you're talking about. Yeah. But in recent seasons, Everton has had a good record against Chelsea.
The last season was 1-1 right, at
Yes.
Goodison Park.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this season we have to consider that Everton are horrible at home.
Oh dear.
Chelsea have a perfect away record.
Amazing away.
dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that away record
But I
is
think they'll
downright
end it.
amazing.
They'll end it.
Yeah, it might just say Goodison Park.
8 wins, 8 matches, 8 away matches, 8 wins.
Wins. No points.
21 scored, 3 or 2 let go. It's just
No,
absolutely
Scolari has even
ridiculous.
commented, that they have been playing away games even better now. I mean, they usually are pretty good at home. They usually have home ground.
And luckily,
good, but-
Liverpool beat them for the Stamford Bridge record.
And we never thought we would be able to, but we did.
Well, today might
There
just be
was a
Everton's
time.
day, right? To break
so
the record.
Everton.
I'll be up at
If
4.
Everton.
okay,
I will
if Everton
definitely
were
be
to
cheering.
win, what would
Same
be?
year.
Sarah sleepless in Singapore.
If Everton were to win, what would be the most crucial factor that allows it to win?
That one of the non-strikers gets to score,
Yeah.
like Lescott, maybe.
Let's go.
Well, he did it twice.
Yeah.
He did it twice. And,
Considering Everton don't
Tim
have
Cahill.
an out striker now, so it depends on the rest of the team to score.
Everton? Doesn't
All
have
their
an
strikers are injured.
all
injured.
Poor
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
My
Oh, yes.
God.
Good Arsenal and low Nicholas Bentner.
Forget it, man.
Hey, he might probably actually do well, no?
Yeah, this kind of things are is like all leaning towards Chelsea, but football moves in mysterious way, like what
It
happened
does.
to
Like we're on-
Singapore in the Vietnam match.
Yeah. That one was
It was
strange.
total domination in the
don't
first
lah,
half,
don't lah.
total domination in the second half. Vietnam had one chance.
Total naive schoolboy defending
Yeah, it was a bad
for
defending.
all of 1 minute and agony.
And that's agony. But
That's football.
That's football. That's football.
That is.
Football, you also find it tough to explain how Aston Villa can get all the way up to third place.
Actually,
above
I'm
Man
not
U.
that surprised.
above
Friday.
Arsenal with that 1-0 win over West Ham.
Okay, the only reason why I think they're above Man United at this point is really because they have 2 games in hand.
Correct.
I have to be fair.
Fair
right?
enough, but
But they say a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the
camera.
bush.
but
Everton played 3-1-3. Played 3-1-2. They narrowly beaten by Villa. After Jolene has
Yes.
scored 2 goals.
that was a close one.
But I mean, we were on the show on Friday. I mean, I was here with the 3 other Man United supporters. We said, I'm not surprised if Villa go far this season because if we say United are in it, which they definitely are, Arsenal, I don't think they are, but it might come back
Humble,
there.
humility is always nice.
But Villa are definitely, they've got nothing to lose. And I think they've been getting results where results have not been easy to come by. And West Ham are not an easy team to play. The belief to go there and get a result right at the last minute. I know it's an own goal, but the point is, I don't think the guy turned around and walked the ball in the net. They forced the own goal. So sometimes that own goal can be misleading. So I think, Villa, and nobody is paying any attention to them. That's the greatest advantage they have. Flying under the radar.
Ben, it's a long season, It's a long season. Things can just happen. And I feel that now you will not be found out, but later. Because as the months and the weeks just go on and on, you would see teams are going to drop points. I mean, I would say the team to watch is still going to be Chelsea. Because I think they've got so much of bitterness from last year or last season. So they're going to come out really all guns blazing and they want to get something out of it. United is still there. Liverpool now, I fancy that they're running out of luck.
Well, okay,
it's
like
gonna,
you said,
it's
it's
gonna,
a long
So when
season.
it comes to January, February, you will see.
Realistic Liverpool fans, but myself.
and get one injury,
know.
like Steven Gerrard goes out for a couple of
touch
weeks.
wood. Touch wood. No
Okay, it's one injury,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
As is with
As if
Torres.
Fernando Torres' injury is
Yeah,
not
He'll
bad
come
enough.
back and play a couple of games, score one or 2 goals, he'll score, and then after he get injured again one more time. It'll happen, But this is the English game. You've got to be hard and ready to take the kind of knocks.
Okay. In other words, in other matches, true or false? Manchester City falling to bottom 3 is a feel good story. True or false?
And they deserved it.
Oh yes.
I mean, what can you say? West Brom not won a game for 10 games. The first team to be so clearly at the bottom of the table. I mean, I don't think this season any team has been 4 points adrift at the bottom. You'd think that if there's any team that Man City could get points, never mind a win off, it'd be West Brom. And West Brom win. Deservedly as well. And I think really Mark Hughes is going to be
Walking on a very thin line right now.
because if I were the manager, the amount of money thrown in, I think the owners have been very fair. I don't think they've expected him to deliver the title the first season. But I don't think he's delivering even what the minimum you should deliver. You know what I mean? And I think I respect Roy Keane for walking away from Sunderland. I mean, he would be very disappointed, and I think justifiably so that the players are doing amazing without him. I mean, and I don't think it's a reflection on the manager so much as players now, that sometimes they choose to play or not to play. I mean, I don't pretend to know the ins and outs because it's a curious thing that what's going on there. But I really think Mark Hughes should walk away. I really think he should because it's shocking.
Shocking, actually.
Walk away.
Shocking all the ex-Man United players as bosses right now.
Ex-Chelsea player as well.
So
I don't hear any Liverpool
Roy
players
Keane.
in there.
Huh?
Paul Ince.
Where? Paul Ince was a Man United.
And then he went to Liverpool.
Yes,
he
they
was
went
at
to
Liverpool.
yes.
We didn't,
Captain Liverpool,
sorry.
excuse me.
Yeah, and Alex Ferguson didn't want him.
Yep, big time Charlie. Big time
The
Charlie.
governor.
Now he's sitting in his own kampong hut. Sorry about that.
Well, Blackburn,
I'm just keeping quiet right now.
Blackburn, and just as predicted, Blackburn, after they sacked Paul Ince and put Sam Allardyce in,
And they won.
Big fat Sam.
they
yes.
won 3-0.
Yeah.
It's just
Paul Ince is he's just not ready. He's not ready. You got to come in. No, I mean to come in top flight, you got to be really, really ready. You got to learn the ropes, and I think Paul Ince got to go back to the drawing board, start from scratch, and work your way up.
I want to
think
set
this
a
is-
rule. I want to set a rule that managers must at least have 5 years experience at the bottom level before they even think about hiring them.
Sorry, coming from the team that had Kenny Dalglish as player manager, you're saying that?
That was like 1985, and now it's 2005. All the tactics have been so refined.
Wow, okay.
You see, I think that is the big problem with
2008, shit. I mean, a bit backwards.
I think that's the problem with football today. The game hasn't changed. Players have changed their minds, fans have changed their minds, managers have changed their minds, and think because they've changed their minds, the game has changed. But I think what was true then is equally true now if you look deeper, if you forget the hype that the media, that the money has built around football. Nothing has changed. There have been good player managers. Gianluca Vialli was one of Chelsea's best managers, according to percentage wins. Zola. I mean, even Hullet for a while, but we won't go there. But so I don't know. I mean, I think managers have come in and done well. I think this has been a particularly bad season for young managers. I mean, I think Keane going, I think he would have pulled them around eventually. But I really don't know what went on there. Paul Ince, I think he also would have. I think the only one who's been a letdown is Mark Hughes. I really do.
Paul Ince, in my opinion, I actually think that one of the reasons why he kind of failed, well, I wouldn't say failed, I don't think he was given that much of a chance either. But I think it was because he had the mindset of a player and he went in as a player and he kept on thinking for the players that I guess they didn't see his authority anymore. They didn't respect him as a coach. You know, I think that's just my opinion. I don't know about you guys. What do you think?
What do you think, Kuna? Your ex-players, your ex...
Paul Ince? I don't know. I never actually thought he will make a good manager. He just never came across as a good manager. I mean, Alex Ferguson was once asked of all his crop of players that he had, you know, who did he think was the most likely to be a manager? It was actually Mark Hughes. But actually, Mark Hughes turned out to be one of the better managers. I mean, he did well in Blackburn. For some reason, at Man City, I think there's a pressure, and it's a different. To me, it's a different group of players. You know, in Blackburn, the people like Robbie Savage who are out there. They were hungry. But in Man City, you know, it's all the big wage earners. I mean, they can play well. They're good players, but it's going to take a while for him to get them going.
So just to come back to that point, Mark Hughes, I mean, he had success with Blackburn, but a team that contains Roque Santa Cruz, Morton Gums Pedersen, Tugai at one point, who are brilliant players, not just... and he made them play like Bolton Mark II. For me, that's why I question his credentials. If you don't have the players, like Sam Allardyce initially didn't have the players, then he got some good players as well, and they still played Wimbledon Mark VII football, you know what I mean? With some whack your legs and chomp your heels along the way. But this is what, for me, bothers me about Mark Hughes. I mean, it's like, you have the players there. And Mark Hughes, as much as I didn't like him when he played for United and for Chelsea and for most teams,
okay,
but he had that mix of grit and flair.
Yes.
One of the very few players who had it.
You know, Ben, you got to look at it this way. You're talking about the modern football game. You said it didn't change. To me, I think it has changed. If you look at what Alex Ferguson has actually mentioned, he said that when he started off, the way he actually handled the team and the handling of the team now is completely different 20 years ago. It is changing because your wages go up. You know, the media blows up everything. It gets to the players' head. So how do you balance everything? So it really it's a point where you got to be very tactful in how you handle players, because you can just like burst a bubble and everything just goes wrong. Not for the player, but it just blows up in your face. And that could have just happened to him. And remember, you're talking about Blackburn. Blackburn is a simple team, and they're all fight. That's all they got. But you look at Man City, it's different. It's a bigger thing than Blackburn.
Sven Eriksson did wonders with the same team, under the same pressure, shopping off the internet based on videos for the players. So, you know, I mean...
No, but you have to know, like, it's a different culture you come from, and then suddenly you're thrown in. You try to change it. Just like Roy Keane, he comes in, he brings it, his attitude, his way. And I've always felt that that wouldn't work, because if you come in with that kind of attitude, you got to throw out your players' attitude. You're a manager now. You got to put yourself in that position. And I felt that that's how maybe Roy Keane failed there. That's my opinion.
Well,
we are going to shop online.
yeah. You all can
No
go and
wonder
shop
England did
somewhere
so
else.
well.
Yeah, and then
We'll be
we'll
back.
be right back
I got
with
views on
more
that.
shopping.
Yeah. We need to shop. I think we'll